Hello, Gemini. How are you guys doing? So, as always, I have your pre-shuffled card, and this week you have the card of luck. So this is the lime, and this says you may find that you are right in the middle of a situation at present, or that something is stuck in circles, and this could be caused by overreactions or too much interference. It's time to let things progress at their own pace. Limes bring luck with them, so take a chance and be ready for the ups and downs this energy brings, but know that time is on your side. Don't overplan and be open to letting complexities unravel on their own. Interesting. So it kind of feels a bit like fate is at hand here. So let's dive into the rest of your reading, my angels. Let's see what else comes up with you alongside luck. Mercury retrograde is coming up, guys, and I'm a Virgo, so it's going to affect my speech more than normal. But let's dive into your tarot, my angels. Let's see what else is going on for you guys for this week. For my lovely Geminis, please, Spirit, let's get two from this deck. Thank you. TikTok. So literally speaking about divine timing here. As they said, it's about allowing things to unravel at their own pace. TikTok comes in when we're trying to grasp and control timings. All right. And this is just not what we are. Just not up for us to do. That is the universe's job, I guess. So let go of things that you cannot control and focus on things that you can. Your mindset. All right. With the orphaned energy, it's a really important time this week to focus on your feelings, your emotions. All right. Let's get some more. Yeah. You see how action jumped on top of orphaned energy? Speaking about what things are in our control. Let's dive into it together. Okay, so first of all, we have the TikTok card. I will repeat what I just said, in the fact that you might be feeling like time is running out, or that you're trying to get more time, whatever it is. This is saying to release that the control that you might have, or the expectations that you have over the timing of something. Allow something to transpire in its own timing. All right, don't worry about the clock. I always say, like, when we stare at the clock wanting something to happen soon, then 1 minute feels like hours, right? Whereas when we're just having fun and we want time to slow down, then it starts speeding up, right? So timings, or your perception of time, can change depending on what you're focusing on. So maybe it's a good time to have fun and not look at the clock and let it unfold naturally, okay? Because it might happen sooner than you think. But if you're staring at the clock, it will happen much later. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Right. We also have orphan coming through, which does come in when we're feeling a little bit low. Maybe you're feeling neglected by others, or maybe you've been neglecting yourself. This does come up when there's a part of yourself that needs nurturing and some attention. All right. She's kind of like in where I would say a tower moment has happened. So whether you've been through some sort of separation, or you've been struggling with some difficult events in your life, or situations in general, she's feeling really abandoned. All right, by others, by the universe. Maybe you're feeling a bit left behind. The orphaned energy comes through because it needs your attention. All right. Maybe giving yourself some love might help. So with orphan being there, you also have action. So Spirit is wanting you to take some sort of action in order to get out of this orphaned energy. Okay. When this comes in, change is necessary. You can't stay here. We need to move. All right. We need to move forward. Don't stay where you were stuck, if that makes sense. So action being there, the need to balance. Okay, I'm feeling there's a side of yourself that feels left out by yourself, which is interesting. I wonder if it's the emotional side of yourself, Gemini, because it's almost like I'm seeing, whenever we have the yin and the yang coming up, it does represent your shadow self and your other self. And what I'm sensing here is that, like, you just want to move ahead and you want to do all these things, but you feel like these feelings or emotions or this mentality is getting you down. So you're not looking at it, but I'm almost seeing that you're like, hey, come with me. Like, I feel like part of you wants to be invited somewhere, or just wants to feel attention. I wonder if this is someone around you. It's like somebody just wants to be a part of something, even if it's your inner child, right? It's weird. I never see it like that. Like, you're the white horse here and the shadow self is the black horse. And it's almost like it just wants to be with you. Weird. I wonder what that's about. Like, instead of neglecting a side of yourself or that part of yourself that falls into bad habits or gets triggered easily, instead of like, oh, I hate that part of myself that does that. That's not nice. That part of yourself wants to be loved, and who better to love it than you, right? Who understands it. So I feel like a little bit of like self love is needed when it comes down to that, like really reflecting on that area of yourself. But anyway, don't neglect yourself. All right. So actions coming through as well this week. So all about taking action. And then you have something around community. Okay, so your relationships with people, business partnerships or friendships, whatever it is, community will be important for you guys within this week. Maybe you're meeting new people, spending more time with people, whatever it is. Let's dive into the rest of your reading, my angels, if I get this all into order. I have some tea leaf tarot that I want to pull out for you guys. Oops. If I can pick it up. All right, let's see, please, for Gemini. Let's get 3 of these. Oops. Okay, that is 3. Right. So you have basket. This says recognition, reward for merit, arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted. And I wonder if that's why the orphan energy is here. All right, maybe you're feeling a little bit, again, rejected in some way. Let's see how it comes up in your tarot spread. Okay, let's just go into your tarot. All right, for the Geminis, please, Spirit, let's see one card to represent the overall energy for this week for them. Okay, thank you. What is it? The Hanged Man. So a reflective week. Makes sense. It does feel like there's a lot of inner work going on here. So the Hanged Man comes up when we are feeling a bit stuck in a situation. Okay, maybe you feel like your life is not moving. You're feeling like things are a bit stagnant lately. Or maybe you do just feel stuck. Or maybe you're just choosing to look at life from a different perspective. Either way, it is about observing what's going on around you and not taking action on it. Per se, it's not about that. It's not rushing it either. So very important. It's simply observing. It's almost like being in a meditative state. And in this meditative state where you're open to seeing things differently and you're just open with no expectations this week, then you'll find something that is going to bring you enlightenment, maybe some truth. Maybe you'll see something that you wouldn't have noticed before if you were distracted. So what am I trying to say? Well, I'm trying to say this is a really good time to be present. Okay, so anything that helps you be present, reflective, being open and aware, I really feel like you're going to find an answer this week that really might help you moving forward. So whether it is a need to meditate, to reflect, or whether, again, you do feel stuck, or maybe there are some feelings coming up here that need your attention, I really do feel like not shutting them down, but observing them might help you understand a part of yourself from a different perspective. Because a part of yourself just wants to be invited. I don't know what it is that they're saying about that, but there's a side of yourself that just wants to be involved. That just wants to come with you. And I wonder what that is. Right. Let's clarify that and move forward. For my gorgeous Geminis, please, Spirit, let's see, why is the Hanged Man here? Is the overall energy? The 9 of Swords, so fears, worries, doubts. Interestingly enough, it did kind of come over where the arrow is. I hope you can see that it's a very dark card. Oh, I keep hitting the microphone. It jumped on top of arrow, which is saying you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And then the 9 of Swords is all about overthinking and worries, doubts, fears, questioning everything or worrying about everything. So it's usually like the sleepless nights, it's the shadow in this deck, which is interesting as well, because we are really speaking about your shadow self. So kind of makes sense with what we were saying earlier with the Hanged Man and the 9 of Swords. I wonder what I really want to dive deeper into it to figure out what it is when they're saying that there's a part of yourself that wants to be involved. Let's get one more for this. The 10 of Wands. Now, that's interesting because this is saying you're coming to the end of a very difficult chapter in your life. It's a card of surrendering and releasing. 10 of Swords is here too. So endings coming up for you guys, which is good. These are difficult endings to deal with, but they're good to end, right? We don't want to carry on with a difficult journey. And especially one where you allow fear to get the best of you a lot of the time. Fear of abandonment, fear of your future, of your direction. Again, the hangman being the main message really is about reflecting on where these fears are coming from. What do they mean? Why do you feel that way? Where did it come from? All right. And to let it go. All right. So kind of actually targeting the root and finding out what the root is, right? So let's see what your energy is this week then for the Geminis. Please, Spirit. Thank you. You're in the Four of Wands, so you are going to also be achieving something this week. Four of Wands comes in when you've reached a milestone or there's something to celebrate. Maybe there's a party this week, or maybe you're just feeling like you've reached a certain personal goal. All right, maybe it's a coming together of a relationship. Okay, social events as well. I always see it as that. But it's coming up in your energies. So you're feeling successful. You feel like you've reached a goal lately, which is nice this week. Let's see what else. Why is a Four of Wands in the energy of Gemini? Maybe this is luck. Look at the Ten of Pentacles coming in. Lovely. So that's all about abundance. So you're feeling like you're one step closer to the dream, to the goal. And I wonder what that is for you. So some of you will be financial. Maybe you got the job. Maybe you got promotion. Maybe you got a bonus, whatever it is. And actually you have basket recognition reward for merit. So I wonder if this is what's coming through for you. What's interesting is you have broken wishbone here. It says wish will not be granted. But in your energy, a wish is being granted. So Ten of Pentacles could be family related, could be to do with your finances, your work, your legacy, whatever it is. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term goals. So I feel like you're achieving something that is like helping you get towards it. Some of you could be getting a new pet, for example, like that could be what it is. All right, this week. But either way, you're going to be feeling like you're one step closer towards something, which I think is quite nice. Let's see what your challenge is. What's the challenge or obstacle for Gemini this week? The Four of Pentacles. So that is a little bit of stubbornness and close-mindedness or holding on too tightly to something. Okay, I will show you. I always put it down, but I need to show you guys. All right, this deck is very different, but it's Christmassy, right? So Four of Pentacles, holding on to something, usually is somebody who's holding on to pentacles and they're closed off and they cannot grow anymore because of their mindset is very limited on how they're supposed to have abundance, right? So your challenge this week is to open up your mind and to open up your perspective and to let go of the importance of some things because they may be holding you back more than you realize. Again, I'm going to speak so generally because I don't know what this is. Could be financially, all right? Maybe the way of making money or the way that you're saving, for example, could be a challenge for you at the moment. Maybe a scarcity way of thinking or scarce way of thinking, limited mindset. This is a challenge for you guys within this week. So let's just clarify it for you and see what else this is saying here. It can also be about stubborn people around you as well, whatever it is, or holding on to a certain narrative. All right, whatever it is, it's not going to help you to grow. So they're wanting you to focus on healing, whatever that is. So why is the Four of Pentacles a challenge here? The King of Pentacles were exactly... What's interesting is I always say the person in the Four of Pentacles always reminds me of the king before he knows really how to be the king. So for a lot of you, again, if we're going to speak financially, pentacles can mean finances, things, resources, stuff like that, and stability in general. So however it applies to you, I really do feel like Spirit's trying to help you to understand how to grow as a person in terms of your stability. And again, in terms of your abundance. Okay, that's something that I want you to work on. So maybe about saving. Maybe that's something that you're struggling with at the moment, or that's your challenge is to achieve certain money goals, or again, to get grounded with something. That could be the case as well. Yeah. King of Pentacles. That's true abundance, right? So I feel like you have to release the need to control something, and maybe it's the timing. Maybe you guys are really just wanting to get rich quick and you're wanting this, but it's not going to work that way. And because of your expectation of that, it's kind of like I don't know, like it's getting in the way of true abundance. I'm not exactly sure how it resonates with you, but Spirit saying there's another way around it, and to release the need to control something, all right, to maybe reconsider what really is valuable to you, and your way around getting it, okay, and having more of an abundant mindset, okay, rather than a limited one. So let's see what is going on in your external surroundings this week. What's going on in the external world for Gemini? What the hell? It's not like that. Just I tried to go back into the deck here, so it just did a little trick. Just showing me like a little bit of like a fish like jumping out the water and doing tricks out the water as well for some weird reason. The Knight of Wands. Okay, in your external surroundings, you could be going on a trip at this time with the Knight of Wands being here. Maybe you're being called to go and do some traveling or to go to a new environment. It could help you out a lot. The Knight of Wands is really good for having a go-getter energy. Because this is in your external surroundings, there's two ways of how this might resonate with you. The first one being that maybe you are feeling a lot more ambitious. There's a lot of ideas that you want to pursue in your external surroundings, right? Maybe you want to learn new things, and this is definitely saying to go for it and to take action on it. Okay, definitely. Now, if it doesn't resonate in that way, it can also represent here that maybe there's somebody around you here or some news coming up around you with the Knight of Wands. So I'm going to clarify it for you to see a little bit more. Because the knights can be messengers or offers, right? So you could be getting like a new idea being offered to you, or somebody has an idea, a proposal for you in some way. Let's clarify what this is for you. The Knight of Wands, why is this here for Gemini? The World, it does feel like you guys are being gifted a new beginning in some way. The wild card could be some sort of like level up. Some of you could be getting promoted, or like there is something that you are achieving this week. So it feels mainly career related or to do with something that you're passionate about, or it could be relocating as well for some of you. Again, the Wild and the Knight of Wands definitely feels like travel for some of you. Okay, maybe you get an opportunity to travel or an opportunity to go somewhere. Okay, or to go out and do something fun with the community could be the case too, or to learn something. Whatever it is, it feels like it's a new beginning, right? And it feels good. The wild card is always a nice energy. So I like that a lot. All right. Maybe you're being invited somewhere. Maybe if you are the black horse here, maybe you're being invited somewhere and that makes you feel better. That feels nice. All right. Let's see. Over here, what's going on in the inner world of Gemini, please, this week? The Queen of Pentacles, so that's nice. 10 of Pentacles being here on the bottom of the deck too, which is great. It's in alignment here as well. So Queen of Pentacles, similar to the King, all about stability, longevity, and all that good stuff. All right, your abundance, okay, your material wealth and well-being. Okay, so this is your home life and your career life. You know, it's like long-term goals. All right, stability. So that's going on in your inner world. You're feeling stable, which is nice. You are feeling abundant, which is also nice too. But let's dive a bit deeper into this for you. All right, could be, again, receiving more money at this time. The inner world of Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune. So that's, you're going to be feeling lucky. Again, this is divine timing. And I am sensing that something is going to happen that you're wanting or desiring, specifically financially. It's going to happen in its own time, but this is a very, very lucky combination of cards. The Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in your energy really is about the fact that your luck is turning in divine timing. Let's get one more for that. The Four of Pentacles reversed now, which is great. I feel like you are going to get some sort of, whether it be an offer, whether you're getting recognition or something, because of this Four of Pentacles being in your blockage, again, I really do feel like once you've learned the lesson behind that Four of Pentacles this week, so whether it be, again, finally getting stable in your finances and your savings, or whether it is a financial goal that you're achieving, or whether it is like being more open-minded about your stability or something in general, being more open-minded in general, less stubborn, all of a sudden things kind of open up for you. So interesting. When you overcome a challenge, you end up, the wheel turns in your favor. Very, very good for material wealth. I have to say that because it's coming up a lot in your reading for some reason, and someone might need to hear that. Like feeling so stable in your life. That's the chapter you're entering moving forward, which is awesome, right? Let's see what your advice is for, for the Gemini. Sorry, just looking at that. It just definitely is more of an abundant way of thinking here, like less limited, more unlimited. And that because of that, luck comes in. That makes sense here. You're attracting in luck here because you're being more open to the possibilities of things actually working in your favor. So any affirmations that you guys are doing at this time feels really good. Right. What's the advice for Gemini this week then? Oops. Okay, I'll take it. There's 2 cards. 4 of Cups. Again, being open-minded. And 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is always about paying attention to what you're giving your time and energy to. Okay, so these are usually your daily routines and your ways of thinking, right? And your health. So 6 of Pentacles is about changing or balancing things out in your life. And the 4 of Cups, I feel like some of you are being guided to say yes a little bit more because 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles are both stubborn energies. Both of them are closed off and grounded, but a bit too grounded, you know, like they don't move, both of those energies. So if you want growth in your life and you don't feel like you're actually taking action towards it, then this would be a really good time to start small and slowly. Don't overwhelm yourself. All right. We all make the mistake, especially coming up around New Year's, to say, okay, this year I'm going to do this and this and this and this and that. And it gets so overwhelming that we never try, or we do. And then we're just completely exhausted and we don't find it attractive or appealing anymore because you've burnt yourself out and now you don't want it anymore, right? So it's about starting small. All right, don't underestimate the power of small steps. Okay, and just saying yes to something, just showing up to something can really help you meet a community, for example. Like whatever it is that you're wanting and desiring, you can have it, but this is a really good time to, again, create balance in your life. It is a good time of definitely getting recognition. We're seeing that throughout your whole reading, to be honest, because 6 of Pentacles could be that you guys are receiving a gift or an offer at this time, some help, or again, a bonus or some kind of extra money, whatever it is. But the 4 of Cups, being more open-minded, okay? Saying yes a little bit more and not just rejecting things that come your way, okay? Really weighing things up is important for you before making decisions. Let's clarify it before we move forward. All right, my angels, let's see. Why is the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups here as the advice? The Queen of Pentacles again. My goodness, guys. All right, so this is true abundance here. All right, see, and the Devil. That's definitely about material wealth. All right, so don't get too caught up in materialistic stuff, of course. Okay, with the Devil here, but it definitely seems like you guys are definitely moving towards it. Again, more Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, again, coming through is just another reminder, same thing of what I was saying. So take the first step, start small and slow. The Knight of Pentacles is about small steps. Slow, grounded steps are better than none. All right. And it's also better than rushing ahead and then giving up later on. So if you are questioning yourself and feeling like, I always say I want to do something, but then never do it, and feeling that might be where the orphan energy is coming from, you're feeling a little bit of lack of trust in yourself or whatever, you can work on that. Just small steps. All right. Don't get tricked by this devil, all right, to have like super crazy expectations of yourself and your life. Just live your life. All right. Slow improvements are better than none. And just be aware of materialism, like too much of that. But I do feel like you are achieving some financial goals at this time, which feels quite nice. Alrighty, my angels, that's what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.